For this investigation, we have to change the tab we're on this website. So we have micro at the bottom. Look where my hand is going crazy. Move it over to my solution. So we're clicking on the last little square at the bottom. Once we do that, we're going to click on the H3O hydronium and OH hydroxide buttons again. Then we want to determine the lowest pH scale can go. How low can it go? What's the lowest pH value you could add in the simulation? So we're going to just keep lowering this number until it can't go down anymore. Whatever answer that gets, you'll get here. Take a screenshot of that solution. So once you get down to the lowest, whether it's 5, 4, 3, whatever, you're going to take the screenshot again of the particle part. So this part, you'll use Snippet or the snipping tool, and I'll show you how to do that in a separate video if you don't know. And then you'll throw that right here. 6, you'll do the same thing, but you'll change this. You'll make this go as high as you can. Take a screenshot of that. Then you're going to put the pH right at 7 and take a screenshot of that. The reason we're taking so many screenshots, we want you to compare which one has more of the red hydronium and blue hydroxide. And is this solution, this last one, the pH of 7, acidic or basic? We're going to put on the micro box now. So that's back where we were last time. So click on micro. Investigate how adding more of a substance with the red button on the dropper changes the pH of the resulting substance. So you're going to pick 5 different solutions. So we don't care which ones. Anything from here, except you need at least 2 acids and 2 bases. So you have to have 2 of them that are lower pHs and 2 that are higher. In this column, you're going to tell me what the substance is. And this one, you're going to tell me what volume you start with. So let me just do, I'm going to do coffee. So for coffee, I'm going to write coffee here. Initial volume tells me over here, so 0.5. Final volume, I don't know. Oh, yes, I do. Hit the red button. And it changed that. If you hold the red button, that's fine too. Wherever you stop, your final volume is there. And make sure you tell me the pH before you hit the button, although I forgot to, and then after you hit the button. And again, the pH would be here. And that's how you'll fill out that whole table. 14 says, what happens to the pH when you add more of that substance to it? So it's either going to go up, down, or stay the same. Then we're going to see how adding water changes it. So we got to hit the reset button. That's this orange button, sets it back to 0. Click on the button right below the water. Investigate the effect of adding water to a solution on the pH of that solution. Add enough so the volume is up to 1 liter. All right. Same thing. 5 substances here. At least 5 it says. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to do the first one for you here, and you'll still have room for 5. I am going to pick coffee again. So for me, I'm putting coffee. Is it an acid or a base? 5. 5 is less than 7, so it's an acid. So I would write coffee here so I know what you used. Acid here. What's the pH to start with? Remember, that's right here, so it's 5.0. And then, remember, this part means add water to get it to that number. So to do that, I'm going to have to add water. Now, I've added water. And what's my new pH when it gets up to 1? 5.3. Now, I messed up. I didn't write this, so good thing. You'll learn from my mistakes. What was the H3O ion concentration? Initially, I don't know. I'm going to have to go find that. But I can find it now over here. So 5.1 times 10 to the negative 6th. 5.1 times 10 to the negative 6th. What is the final OH? So right here, I'm looking at here. 2 times 10 to the negative 9th. And now, since I messed up, I'm going to have to go put coffee back in here. Reset it, click my buttons, change this to coffee. And there's my answers. 1 times 10 to the negative 5th for my red H3O. And my OH right here, 1 times 10 to the negative 9th. Now you'll do the same for any other 5 substances in your drop-down menu. Be smarter than me though. Before you add water, record your pH, your H3O, and your OH concentrations. Then you're just going to look at the picture. What happens to the pH of an acid as water is added? So your answer either goes up, goes down, or stays the same based on what you see with your ones that are labeled acid. What happens to the concentration of both of these as water is added to an acid? So you're going to look at what happens to these numbers and these in all your acids. And then you're going to do the same thing for the base. And then you're done.